Dow. All right, don't skip this part. I have a very important thing to tell you. Just kidding. It's the same thing as always. Make sure you guys listen to my music. Manny Mac is on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, all the music, okay? There's some dope stuff coming. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. All right, I'm going to start my 5-minute timer. Let's go. Nick Cave, the great punk rocker, one of the most influential and, my opinion, the coolest artist as far as his persona of all time. The guy is an amazing songwriter, an amazing singer, an amazing poet. The guy is amazing, and this album proves it. Let Love In. See, when you're going and listening to all these different kinds of music, because I've listened to different kinds of music for all of my life, when you're doing that, you have to actually approach every artist differently. And Nick Cave, I have to actually read his lyrics. And I'm like, why do I have to read his lyrics? I'm used to listening to a lot of complex lyricism in lyricists in hip hop, like I don't know, Cannabis or A$AP Rocky, and I'm just fine with them. But Nick Cave is different because his aesthetic and the darkness in it makes you get so enamored with the aesthetics and the chemistry he has with his band that you cannot just listen to it. You have to read it. You have to break it down. If you are going to rely just on your ear, you have to listen to it a lot. And his philosophy and approach with writing is super counterintuitive. I mean, this album, Let Love In, juxtaposes very dark images with love. He says deception and despair is love's ugly twins on the title track here, Let Love In. And man, like at the end of the song, he's all like, oh, well, you'd rather be on love's good side than bad side. I guess because in his mind, or his character's mind, love is such a risk, it's such a dark force that we also should embrace. Very different. Red Right Hand. He's basically describing every scammer. Red Right Hand could be applied today for like online media scams. I mean, he talked about a guy who's a guru who could give you all his money, but he's deceptive and has this big plan in the end. Similar to a lot of politicians that are out. I mean, that's an iconic song. Only song here I don't really like is Jangling Jack. I don't understand what he was trying to do with that one. He talks about jacking off in the corner and doing all this crazy stuff. Yeah, not my thing. I do like Thirsty Dog, and one thing I like about this album is the song, the mixing, everything is not perfect, and some of the performances are not perfect, but that's what makes it better, and that's what makes punk music so great, and that's what makes Nick Cave one of the best punk rockers ever. When it comes to Thirsty Dog, at the end he messes up. The chorus is, I'm feeling really sorry, I'm a thirsty dog. But then at the end he goes, I'm feeling really thirsty, I'm a sorry dog. It kept it in. You could tell he was really having fun and really, really embracing this character persona that he has. Lover Man, the iconic punk ballad, Lover Man. Beautiful song. He describes himself with his character as a devil crawling on the floor looking for love, and he wants to be taken advantage of. He wants to be coerced. And there's some cringe moments of how he puts N when he spells out Lover Man. He does this like acoustic, or what's it called, acrostic poem, one of them. When he says N is for anywhere, N is for anytime. It was kind of funny. He did it twice, so I know it wasn't like a silly mistake of writing. He was just having fun with it, but it made me cringe a little bit at first. But I still really love this song. He called himself a loser, a lame, stupid, and blind in that. But it's still amazing. And yeah, really, this album, with all of its imperfection, everything. I mean, he has this one song on here where it says it won't rain anymore, where he describes a girl coming as a storm, and now she's gone, the rain is gone, and he's alone. Once again, describing love, and he's very dark and tumultuous, but something that he should embrace. As well as I really like Nobody's Baby Now, where his I guess wife or lover is interested in him, but he leaves, and he's trying to find God and all this type of stuff, and he can't explain why would she leave him. And Do You Love Me has actually two songs, part 1 and part 2. Do You Love Me, it's an interesting song. It sounds like in the second one he's a preacher. The first one he's kind of just like an artist. Lay Me Low is another great album. Great song where he talks about him dying and people will embrace him and listen to his music in a different way. So he's juxtaposing love and these dark forces a lot throughout this album, and it's very counterintuitive because he sounds so passionate. Do you love me? And all that, and it's sort of dreary at the same time. He does the same thing on Boatman's Call too, a little bit. It's kind of a thing with Nick Cave. He likes a lot of yin and yang juxtapositions, contradictions, and all that kind of stuff and exploring it. He's a philosopher, you know. So I really like Nick Cave in the way that he juxtaposes these dark and light forces. It doesn't really spoon feeds you with them anyway. It's like reading a book. A lot of these lyrics. So the imagery is great. I like the. Man, I have a lot to say about this album. 5 minutes is already up, so down. Make sure you listen to my music everywhere and like, subscribe, and comment. Let's talk about it. Comment. Make sure y'all comment, y'all. All right, down.